Alright, Kleber, where do you think you're going? Salvo out. Can we get him? Can we get him? Yes, we can. Hello guys, Kaze here, back with another video. Today's video, we're taking out the mighty USS Buffalo, a Tier 8 American heavy cruiser for the for the game World of Warships Legends, and we're on the map Trap, and it's a domination game mode. Alright, yeah, so before we go any further, let's quickly take a look at what we're up against. We're up against an Akizuki, a Z46, and a Kleber. And then there's a division of a Z46, a Buffalo, and a Lexington, I believe. So we got to be pretty careful there. Alright. So at least now we know what we're up against. Here I'm in a division with the Z46, the German Tier 8 destroyer. And we're on the northern spawn, just north of the Alpha Cap, and we're pushing in closer to get closer. Here I'm just checking my radar range and my sonar range to just familiarize myself with the Buffalo. And also take note, this gameplay was recorded before the split between Tier 7 and Legendary Tier, where before this, the split, they could be in the same match, but now, luckily, Tier 7 got split from Legendary Tier. Alright, let's quickly take a look at the commanders that we're using. Norman Scott, inspired by Francesco Mimbelli and Nikolai von Essen for extra reload and extra penetration angles. Alright, and also the modules that I have equipped on this Buffalo is Aiming Systems Mod 1, Propulsion Mod 2, Concealment Mod 3, and Main Battery Mod 4, in case anybody was wondering. And a Margi to shoot at, but we're just gonna creep up closer to this island so we get some cover before we open fire. Or unless we get spotted first, we'll just patiently let this island be a barrier between us and the Amagi. See if we can't shoot the Amagi again, but it looks like he's turning in, so we only get a ricochet there. Aim a little better here. Hopefully we'll be able to hit him now. I was hoping to penetrate his superstructure there, but unfortunately we get another ricochet, which is very unfortunate. But that's okay. Here I'm just trying to support my Z46 and my division mate to try and get this cap as early as possible. And this twist and track is pinging towards the Kleber that just got spotted on the minimap there, if you're paying attention. And the Kleber is opening fire on us. Alright, so we got an idea that the Kleber is pushing around that big island on the outside of it. So we see the Chapaver is also turning away. There's a Republique. And I believe there's a Worcester as well. We'll be dealing with a Worcester pretty soon. And unfortunately, the enemy Buffalo already took out our Lightning, which is not the ideal start we were hoping for. And the enemy is capping Bravo, and my division mate is capping Alpha. So far, Charlie is still uncontested, so we should see some action over there on the minimap soon enough. So here I'm switching to high explosive and turning my rear turrets because I'm expecting the Kleber to pop around the corner here any moment now, and I want to be ready to open fire on him. And my division mate is running away from him there, but he got caught between two islands there and the Amagi, so now he's running for the hills and coming towards my way. Alright. Luckily the Amagi's only shot at my division mate once, and I believe he only got like one pen or something. So luckily not too much damage sustained him with on my division mate there with the Z46. Alright. I believe he just dropped spot successfully, and now we're waiting for the Kleber to pop around this corner, as we presume he should be around the island by now. And as soon as I get spotted, I know where he is, and then we're both ready for him. As me and my division mate, we're coordinating here, just to make sure that we both got our guns ready for him as soon as he pops this corner. Here I could use my radar just to see where the enemy ships are exactly, but I've decided to hold on to the radar, and if we look on the minimap there's a Kleber. Just pops up, and we can light him up. First salvo out, and hopefully we get a nice hit. Oh, juicy 7,268 damage there. My Z46 division mate is also opening fire now, waiting for the Kleber to turn before I shoot my next salvo. Another beautiful 5k salvo, and hopefully with this next one we should be able to fry his batteries and send him back to port. That should do it. And boom, Kleber is taken out. But in that whole altercation with the Kleber there, I didn't realize the Amagi was pushing like a madman. And hello, here's an Amagi just waiting for me, and I'm broadside to the Amagi. which is not the situation you want to be in a buffalo. So here we aim. Oh, beautiful 18,700. We aim up into the top part of the horizontal plating, and luckily we only get overpenned there by the Magi. But if this was a bit more of a fair-based game and overpens weren't a thing, I would have been dev struck there. Um, but I tried to be as broadside as possible to the Magi, another 10k salvo, and hopefully with our next salvo we should be able to finish off the Magi here. And yeah, aiming a little bit up, and boom, there goes the Amagi. Yeah, we only managed to lose about what 8,000 hit points in that altercation with the Amagi when you shot us for overpens and stuff. So that's pretty nice that we managed to survive that. We have to admit we got a little lucky there. Could have been much worse. We could have gotten as much as deleted, but luckily we didn't. And my division mate also managed to survive barely with any hit points left. So yeah, the damage total went up with a few thousand there to take us all the way up to 64,677, 2 kills. And yeah, now we can, my division mate got the caps, and now we can push Bravo. So, and try and contest there as best as we possibly can. We do see a lot of shells there, presumably from the Worcester, coming over towards our friendly battleships. So we also got to watch out for that. Alright, so we see the Chapai went all the way from the middle spawn to the Charlie spawn, and he's over there now shooting our division mates. But luckily, I mean, it's friendly Minotaur managed to finish off the Chapai over there. Alright, so we only lost one ship so far, and enemy team has lost 5. Oh wow, our Minotaur already got clear sky. That's pretty interesting. Okay, Z46 is spotted, and got AP, I had OP loaded, but I'm just switching to high explosive now. And there's not much the Z46 can do except drop this smoke, but I do have a radar ready. He's not getting anywhere. And just waiting for my reload to pop the radar. But my division mate managed to finish off the Z46 there. Very nice. Alright, now we're turning in towards the Bravo cap, expecting torpedoes maybe to come, because we don't have our sonar up. Just in case the Z46 managed to slip off a few sets of torpedoes, we should be bow in to dodge them as best as we possibly can. And there's an Akizuki that we're taking aim at next. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't have a radar to quite spot him yet, so now we have to wait for him to push out of his smoke. Or we have to wait until we get our radar back. But it's 2 minutes and 35 seconds more or less before we get our radar back. But luckily, somehow he gets spotted. I don't know how, not sure. Maybe someone popped a radar or something. But he is spotted, and we can start farming him to pieces. He is starting to move forward now, I believe. And now we're just using our front guns patiently to... Oh, his engine is out, that's why he's not moving at full speed. Now we can just start pummeling away at him, and hopefully we'll be able to take care of him pretty soon here. Unfortunately, the Akizuki takes up my division mate there in the Z46, as he didn't have any hit points left. But he did try and help me finish off this Akizuki, but I should be able to get rid of this guy as soon as now. And believe it or not, we got a close quarters expert in the USS Buffalo, of all ships. That was pretty hilarious. Me and my division mate were having a very loud laugh, after seeing that. Yeah, it's something interesting. You don't see it very often, is getting a close quarters expert in a cruiser, as of all things. Alright, so we know this Vusta is out here somewhere, right? Now we're just waiting patiently for him, and he's the only ship left. Hopefully we can finish capping before he gets spotted and maybe resets us. Oh, here he is. First salvo out. Double Citadel. Now we're just playing the patient game. 10 seconds left to cap. I'm not sure if we're going to get it. Another double Citadel. High caliber to go with our close quarters expert. He is slowing down there, unfortunately. Will we get him with that one? Yes, we get the cap and the kill at the very last second there. We managed to finish off the Worcester. That brings us to the end of this very quick match on Trap in the USS Buffalo. Alright, let's take a look at what we managed to pull out of this match. 128,000 damage, 4 kills, 5 Citadel, solo cap, close quarters expert, and of course a high caliber medal for a very, very nice match in the USS Buffalo. We managed to finish off with 4 kills, 3,618 base XP for a great game in the Buffalo. And yeah, we had a great game overall, our team. We managed to steamroll the enemy team and send them all packing back to port. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video in the USS Buffalo. If you did, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.